Good morning guys, welcome to day 39 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. Last night I did my 30 minutes, of course. I didn't film it this time because I really just wanted to chill out on the couch, and being that the pencil's already done, I just got my got a large clipboard that fits that comic sheet, and just sat on the couch and did my 30 minutes there while just watching a bit of telly with Jazz. So that was actually really nice, and yeah, it's just one of those moments where I don't feel like being cooped up inside my studio alone for that sort of space of time, and it gets a bit lonely. Like I've got I can't sort of like put my music on, put my headphones in because I'm using my phone to film, and I've got a record player in there and I can play my records, but I have to keep them really low because I'm right next to April's room, so I can't be too loud, and sometimes I need to really escape to get into that zone, and I couldn't get into that zone in my studio last night, so I decided to go into this, just hang out in the lounge instead. So that worked out. I'll upload a photo here at the end of the video so you guys can see progress, but no, I won't, because I forgot to take a photo of it. So you can see it on Instagram though if you check out my story. So yeah, a bit all over the place with that, unfortunately. I apologise. Otherwise, I finished page 3 for all intents and purposes, inking wise. So that just needs to be erased now, and then I can scan it in and get all the greys sorted out for that page. Also have to do page 2, get that ready to go live on Tuesday. So I'm a week ahead, which is good, and I'll start pencils on page 4 tonight. Depending how my night goes, I also have tomorrow morning, which I'll be able to spend maybe an hour to an hour and a half of work on. I'm going to try and pencil the next few pages and have them ready to ink, so they'll just be aside, ready to ink, ready to go, and then I can just grab them as as I need them, rather than doing the same process: pencils, then inks, then scan it. We'll just do a whole bunch of pencils and a whole bunch of inks and just do them in batches. See if that works. It might not. I might prefer to pencil them and then ink them, rather than go, okay, I've got 4 pages to ink and have to ink all of that simultaneously. That could get boring. So we'll just say I'll find a method, and my method's always changing, so this is just me trying to figure one out for now. Aside from that, it was a pretty good night. I decided that I'm going to take on the March of Robots challenge, because of course, why not do another challenge? But the March of Robots is only for 31 days of March, and every day you draw a robot. So I thought this could be a really good way to reinvigorate my Instagram. I've been trying to be very active on there, but I'd like to be more active and be posting daily if possible. So with the March of Robots, I'm going to be doing a robot every day, and that's going to be getting posted. I've got a bit of a small game plan for this, and the way I've approached this. One, I'm using this as an introduction for Jazz to use my Instagram and do all the posting for me on my behalf, so she can post during the day. Second, which means if she can post around lunchtime, Australian time, the majority of my audience is either Australian or American. So I think that's probably a better time to catch people at lunchtime, or to catch people in America, just after they've finished work or they're settling down for the night, into the evening. So I think that's probably a better time for posting. Anyway, that's going to be a test to see if that works out. And what I'm going to be doing with each picture is I'm actually going to be scanning every picture, which I should have been doing from get-go, with anything that I do art-wise. I really want to make everything that I do on Instagram far more presentable. So at the moment, I'll just take a photo under shitty lighting and put it onto a Instagram filter or something like that, and it looks pretty gross, to be honest. Like, I'm not happy with the way the pictures look, but it's just me sort of going on the fly. So what I'm going to start doing now is I've got my old A4 scanner. I which is still usable. So I've set that up in my other room, and when I finish these robots or any other sketch, I can just quickly scan it onto the laptop. Then I'll edit it slightly just to make the blacks and that more crisp, because I'm scrolling through my feed, I found the majority of the things that I post are black and white ink sketches, so I'll keep that momentum up on that. Obviously if people are following me, that's what they like to see. That's what Monkey Junk is, so I feel like I'm sort of known for doing prominently black and white work. Scan that in, and then what I'm going to do is, luckily like I have a Shutterstock account at work, so I can download some mock-up sets of paper and that, and then I can also do, I'd rather get my own so I can actually get pictures of my tools in there. So I'll set up some little fake drawing setups with an A4 piece of paper, and then I can superimpose the scanned art onto there. And I'll have to do like a few, because obviously you'll start to notice if it's all the same, you know, repetitive, starts to become repetitive. Yeah, so that's sort of what's happening with Instagram and with the March of Robots. And then with the March of Robots challenge, I've also created a bit of a border. So it's just this cool little HUD style border, which has a little March of Robots logo on it, and my website. So every picture that I post will have that border, and then the picture will be put inside there. I'll send that to Jazz, and then she'll upload it every day. So that's sort of the game plan with the March of Robots, and then that'll start to transition more into the other posts as well. It's like when Monkey Junk comes up, there'll be like a little Monkey Junk stamp on it with, you know, a preview of the page or something like that, with the Patreon logo, things like that, things that really show my branding more. I think it's, you know, super important to make things like this more legible, and there will be some more like on the fly posts and things like that to make my feed feel natural as well. And I don't want people to think I'm you know, just superimposing everything just to make it look pretty, but at the same time I really want to make myself as presentable as possible to make people see that I'm serious about what I'm doing. So it's a little bit of extra work, and my other thought was to also teach Jazz how to use the software, just for the small things that she'll need to learn, like just how to put something in Illustrator and save it as a JPEG. Like they're really small things, but she's never done them, so we'll see how that pans out. Yeah, so that was last night, and I was getting that all prepped and ready. Jazz did her first post last night, not that like you would have noticed that it was her, and I helped her through it, and I showed her like what I would write and what tags I would use, etc. Yeah, so it's a learning curve for her, but I think she's going to do pretty well. It's all pretty easy stuff. Yeah, I think I'm sort of drawing a blank now of what's next, so I'm going to leave it there. Apologies that I can't show you guys the page that I did, but I'll try and remember to get some footage or something of it tomorrow to put into the next video for you guys. Otherwise, I hope you all have a ripper day. I think I'm pretty caught up on comments, but if you guys have anything you want to talk about or chat, or got any questions for me, please throw them down in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep working, keep making comics, and keep making videos for you guys. Yeah, have a good one.